Hi there, welcome to Friday's market commentary. Here's the chart of the S&P 500 down 25 points today. Pretty bearish day overall. We opened lower right from the very start, and then we closed near the lows for the day. We just kind of kept selling, opened, tried to have a little bounce earlier in the day, and then just went right back down again. So a very bearish day. Not only that was on a Friday, coming in some heavy selling, just the opposite of last Friday's where we had buying into the Friday. And then more importantly, we came crashing right down through this 1325 support level right there and just broke right on through that, closing at about 1318 or so. So short term, it's got a pretty bearish looking scenario coming across here. Hitting the ceilings, came back down, went right to the floors, and went crashing right to the floors. The MACDs have turned lower again, and stochastics have turned lower again. They are still in the oversold position here, so we're going to probably have to see a bounce pretty soon, but the bounce is likely to be a small bounce before it can turn right back down again. So if we don't see some buying on Monday morning, we're probably going to head down over the next couple weeks or so down this 1275 level. So we're in an oversold position right now, so we're going to have to see some oversold bounce here pretty soon. If we don't, you're going to have some panic selling like we had back in through here, and we don't really want to see that. So we're going to expect a small bounce early in the week. If not, we're going to probably see some heavier selling, and we're going to come right down to 1275 in the next couple weeks or so. All right, so in the moment I am short-term bearish, longer-term neutral on the charts here. This is our pattern here, longer term. This is our pattern right through here. Longer-term neutral, short-term bearish. Let's go ahead now and take a look at the, let's take a look here on, I want to show you also the weekly chart at the same time. Hang on, let me pull it up for us. And here's our chart, our weekly chart here. This is a 5-year chart of the S&P 500, and you see the resistance coming across here about 1500, and we're kind of rolling back down through here. What I want you to notice here is that the MACDs and stochastics are still dropping, so there's a really good chance we could easily pull right back to some of these support levels coming across right in through here. So I don't want you to think that we can't, because it'll be easy for us to hit that level. And if we do break those levels, ultimately we're going to probably come down to about this level right in through here on the S&P 500. So right now, looking a little bit bearish, longer term neutral until we break to those levels right in through here. Okay, let's pull up the NASDAQ. Here's a chart of the NASDAQ. Bearish day today, down about 56 points, but unlike the S&P 500, the NASDAQ isn't quite as weak. We're still sitting right here at our support levels of 2400 coming across here on the NASDAQ. Haven't really broken that. Resistance right here at 2550. So until we break that, and we're still in oversold positions here, and looks like it could easily drop, but until we break that, we got to remain fairly neutral, both short-term and longer-term on the NASDAQ. Once we break that 2400 level, we'll go longer-term neutral and short-term bearish on the NASDAQ. Hopefully, though, we'll see some positive news and we'll get that to bounce, but we can't count on that. We have to actually follow the trend because the trend's our friend. So at the moment, short-term neutral, longer-term neutral. Break 2400, we're going to go with short-term bearish, longer-term neutral. All right, hope that helps. Please keep an eye on news. News has a tendency to change everything, and I wish you the best.